Hello my friends, welcome to JC Bass Fishing Channel. In today's video we're going to talk about the Ultrex, Minn Kota Ultrex. What happened with the Ultrex, the last video or the last time we went fishing. The pedal stopped working. It will go to one side but it will not go, it will go to the right side but it will not turn to the left side. After checking some videos, I found some videos that were talking about the pedal sensor board, which is under the pedal, and it controls the movement of the Ultrex. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace the sensor board with the new one. And if you can see right here, this is the new one. What we found out is that the original Ultrex sensor board is not waterproof, and we were fishing on rainy days. It got wet, and that caused the pedal not to work. We were able to move the Ultrex with the remote control. But you know that it's not easy to fish at the same time you're moving the trolling motor with a remote control. So it's very hard to maintain a route and fish, especially if you're trying to fish shallow. So we got this one, which is the improved version. This one is waterproof, so this one will not give us any issues when it rains. And it's an improvement to the Ultrex. So we're gonna show you how to replace this today. It comes with the sensor and the instructions right here. And the part number is 2884023. And it shows you, it comes with the paperwork on how to install it, instructions, everything from taking off the old one and putting the new one. So we're gonna go over that today, and hopefully we'll fix that problem. So stay tuned. Okay, so here we are at the pedal. What first thing we're gonna do is disconnect the power to the pedal, and we already did that right here. We disconnected it. Now we're gonna take the screws. Most likely the screws that you have are cross tip, so we're gonna disconnect that from over here. And in our case, I only have two because it was very hard to get the third one in there. So I just went ahead and put two screws on it. So it should be very easy to get it out. I already got one, so we're getting the rear one. All right, so we took the screws out and we pulled the cable a little bit out. We don't want to disconnect all the cable, so we're going to do it right here. Then once we get it out, all you got to do is turn it around, and right here you see all the screws that you have to take out. So we're going to be taking out these 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 screws, 11 12, and the two screws that hold the sensor in place. Okay, so these panels should just come up, no problem. Here it is. It's out. We gotta get that cleaned up. And here is the problem. As you can see, it's all wet, it's all corroded. So we gotta get all these cleaned up over here. And right there, you see that connector? But that connector right there is a connector for the sensor. The sensor is right under the pedal right here, underneath the pedal. So we gotta disconnect this over here. We gotta disconnect this cable over here and push it out the other way so we can get to the pedal in the other, underneath the pedal on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and do that real quick. You can use your nails to get it out, or you can also use a flat tip. I'm gonna use a flat tip screwdriver to push it in and get it out. Okay, so we got the cable out, and we're gonna push this cable to here to the other side. There we go. So it's here. Now we got to get the pedal, and to remove the pedal, there's a pin right here. We got to remove this pin, and it goes from this side, from the right side to the left side, and we should be able to remove it. Once we remove this pin, we should be able to get the pedal out. Okay, so we got a punch and a hammer, and we're gonna push this pin to the other side. Make sure that I have it right, aligned right on it. Okay, so we got the pin out, and here we go. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to get the cable through here. There we go. There we go. And we have to remove this little screw right here because it's connected to this. So we got two, we got this one and this one, so we're going to remove these two. There's one, and here's two. Okay, so we got it out. So we got to get it out of here and out of this other one. There you go. We want to keep these power cables in place, and here it is. So now all we have to do is remove the sensor from the sensor from the pedal, and we should be good to go. Okay, and here it is. So here's the sensor. This is the old one, the original one, and they realized that the problem with this sensor is that it was not waterproof. As you can see all the connectors are outside. In the new one, all the connectors are protected with this plastic cover, so they're waterproof. So this is the problem when it comes to these connectors. What they do, you still have cables to move the trolling motor left or right. However, now instead of the pedal pulling the wires, now this sensor is the one that moves the wires. So when you're going backwards and you press the pedal backwards, it connects to this side and it'll move to the left side, and then the upper one it will move to the right side. So this is what went bad on the Ultrex. So we're gonna replace it now and put the new one in. Okay, so we took the sensor out. We're gonna install the new one, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it back the same way you took it out. Everything, all the steps the same way. The only difference is gonna be on reverse now. So we're gonna put the new sensor in. We're gonna run the wire the same way it was, and we're gonna put it in here, and we're gonna go ahead and put the pin back and put the pedal back in place. So don't go anywhere. We're gonna do this real quick. I know you can do this on your own. All right, so we went ahead and put everything back together the same way we took it off. So now we're gonna test it and make sure that it works. So the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna turn on the power. All right, it's working, it's got power. So now we're gonna turn forward, and it's turning. The head is turning. We're gonna go backwards, and now it's going backwards too. All the way, and all the way to the front. So everything is working perfectly. So the only reason we knew that it was the sensor, the bore sensor on the panel, on the pedal, is because it was still working with the remote control. So if your Ultrex quits working, the pedal quits working, try to use your remote control. If it's still working with the remote control, the problem is this right here. If it's not working with the remote control, then you have to troubleshoot from the main switch that it has underneath, or the heads over there, the power in the heads. It could be something on those two. But other than that, we fixed this one already. I hope that this video helped you guys if you run into a situation like that. So thanks for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe. Make sure that you hit that bell so you can get more videos from us. Until the next one, tight lines.